I rise today with a heavy heart to adjourn in the memory of my fellow Trojan and member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity member, John Singleton. John was a true son of Los Angeles, graduating from the University of Southern California in 1990 with a degree from the School of Cinematic Arts, having studied screenwriting. It is only fitting that we are celebrating Star Wars Day today, as John cited the original Star Wars film as one of the strongest influences. John was an incredible talent, writing what is perhaps his most famous film, Boys in the Hood, while at USC, and then directing it upon his graduation. And he once said, when you look at the first part of the Boys in the Hood, you know that I wasn't that good of a director, but by the end of the movie, you could see I had progressed extremely well. At the tender age of 24 years of age, he became the youngest and the first African American to be nominated for Best Director at the Academy Awards. John used his movies to tell stories that often don't see or heard. Boys in the Hood tells the tale of a young man sent to live with his father in South Los Angeles. Singleton masterfully paints an accurate depiction of life in this community, showing the effects of trauma on young men and women. But most important, what is rarely seen in movies, he shows how a strong African-American male can have a great influence on another African-American male in a positive light. John also told stories, real stories, refusing to deliver audiences the same repeated tales. For example, Boys in the Hood showcases the role, as I said earlier, of a strong black father in the main character's life. Through his films and his deeds, John's legacy will live on. John also was a fellow member of my fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi. I also went over at Beta Omega in 1976. He went over in 1987. He lived the fraternity's commitment to community service, social welfare, and most important, academic scholarship. He was known to regularly meet with black USC students and encourage them along their educational journey, all without any media or fanfare. He did it from his heart. He came on campus to meet with students, to encourage students, and he never wanted to get any credit for it or fanfare, because that's the type of individual he was. For his incredible efforts to benefit others and for his groundbreaking cinematic work, John Singleton was honored as Outstanding Alum by the USC Black Alumni Association in 2016, an award I was also happy to receive as well that year. John once said, "You can only write about what you know about." He further described himself saying, "At heart, I'm a dude from South Los Angeles." His talent and vision enabled the world to see and hear our South Los Angeles stories. John definitely will be sorely missed, but leaves behind a legacy of encouragement and motivation, breaking barriers for people of color throughout Hollywood. I ask that we adjourn in memory of my Kappa brother, John Singleton.